AITA for telling my daughter I won't budge even if she never speaks to me again? My daughter Casey, 17, worked and saved up money for about a year to afford a better car than what we could buy her with our family budget. My other daughter Alana, 16, has ADHD, recently got her driver's license and asked to drive Casey's car. Casey allowed it, but Alana had a bad accident about 6 months ago, which basically left the car unusable. The insurance payout wasn't enough to cover the replacement, and with Alana's medical bills from the accident, fortunately, there was no permanent damage, just a broken arm and leg. There was no way we could replace Casey's car immediately. Alana was very apologetic to Casey, and so were we, since we couldn't afford to replace her car. Casey didn't accept our apology and has been avoiding us, skipping family dinners, and pretty much pretending her mom, Alana, and I don't exist, only talking to us if she needs a form signed for school. I begged her to come to a family therapy session, and she eventually agreed, but with the condition that Alana wouldn't be present. In the therapy session, she told us she wouldn't resume a relationship with us until we replaced her car, which realistically won't happen until next year. When the therapist asked how she expected us to do that, Casey said we could just make Alana work to earn the money. The issue is that Alana has severe ADHD and already has trouble managing her schoolwork. I'm worried that making her work to earn the money will hurt her grades and have significant consequences for her future. Casey said, well, she should have thought about that before destroying my car. I don't care. I'm not going to speak to any of you unless my car is replaced. I responded that she was free to avoid speaking to me for as long as she wanted, but I'm not going to permanently harm her sister's future just to get her a car earlier. My wife agrees with me that we need to stand firm on our position, but she's also genuinely afraid Casey might never speak to her again. I understand her car was ruined, but as a parent, I need to look out for all my children, not just one. I also don't want to set the precedent that emotional blackmail will work, even if the request is unreasonable. AITA, top comments. Comment 1. I'm with Casey on this. You're coddling your younger daughter, and you have no idea if having a job could help her learn to manage her time. You've left your older daughter out in the cold. Edit to add. If Alana can get a driver's license, she can get a job. Comment 2. You're the asshole. You say you need to take care of both kids, but you're only looking out for one. You're protecting Alana's future by not giving her any consequences, like getting a job, but Casey is already suffering the consequences, having lost her car, but you overlook that. The favoritism is pretty clear here. Comment 3. And still, Casey is left without a car she paid for. If a non-family member had borrowed the car and wrecked it, would you sue them? Or would you still tell Casey to just deal with it? So instead, you've chosen to damage your older daughter's future. At her age, having transportation is much more important, especially if she's going to college. Or is that privilege also reserved for Alana?